like when you go um a bit crazy, when you start doing different things, like when you get comfortable on camera, and you can start to really get comfortable, get more relaxed. So that means doing more stuff on the camera. Like usually I like to just be a bit silly. I like to be a bit crazy. I mean, no matter how old I get, I'm still a bit childish in sometimes, because I just like to just be funny. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with being funny or being a little crazy sometimes, because it reminds you that you know you're only young once, and for any bit of youth you hang on to as you get older, it's not a bad thing, because at least hey, you still got your fun side, even if some people don't gel well with it because they're either too serious, or some people don't get it, and then you got your own little circle of friends that do get it. There's really nothing wrong with it, because I just like the fact that I am able to get to a point, even around people in person, where just sometimes I just break out and I just do something stupid, and it just feels good for me to just be able to express myself freely and not have to worry about feeling constrained or holding myself back. You know, sometimes when you try to act too mature, right? When really you feel like just breaking out and doing something dumb. I like the fact I can do that comfortably, because I'm not worried about what other people think about me. I'm not afraid to. I'm also just not afraid to just be myself. I'm not afraid to just do something that other people might find silly, as long as it makes me happy and it makes me laugh. I don't feel like I have to worry about, entertaining everybody, because not everybody's gonna be entertained. Not everyone's gonna think it's funny or you're funny. Not everyone's gonna think much of you really, until you go out there and show them differently. But for the most part, I like to just sit back and just have fun sometimes. So I was just like wondering how some people can kind of like just go through life and not have like a crazy outburst, or not have a moment where they just feel like just letting go and just doing something that would be like, you could say, out of character. No one would expect it from them. And I think I relate this to like some of the people I did know, like both in relationships and some like people, old friends, acquaintances, where they were just so serious all the time that it would force me to just think, oh, they just seem like boring. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I'd run away from them and just be like, oh, you're boring and blah 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 blah. But I would say, look, rather than be confrontational about it, I would just start messing around. Like, I've had this thing where I would just start playing tag in the middle of the shopping center. Now, bear in mind, at this age, I'm 34, right? But I'm still just silly. So at random times, I just go tag and just take off running. A grown man, just take off running, just enjoying myself, laughing the whole way. And though they call it silly at first, eventually they just start chasing me, and now we're having fun. And they're like, why is it that when you're around me, well, people like me that just don't care about what other people think? They just want to enjoy themselves, right? And you're not hurting nobody, you're not harming nobody. You just want to see the other person just relaxed a bit, see what they're like when they're in that comfort zone. So they're not all that stressed out, and they're not all thinking, oh, everyone's looking, so I have to, you know, be a certain way and act mature. And forget it. And some of them, like, times it just comes down to, if if necessary, I just start tickling you, and even though you don't want to laugh, you end up laughing anyway because you don't expect it, and then yeah, you may know I'm a bit silly or whatever, but like in the end, you just end up just joining in with all the silliness, and it becomes more fun. And then when you get to see the other side of a person now, where they are relaxed, where they are just enjoying themselves, and they're not so worried about holding up this persona of being, this real, you could call it stick in the mud, really. You can see a big difference in how everything shifts, and then they open up more, they talk more, they feel like it's like a different level where they feel like they don't have to be so guarded around you. It makes them more relaxed. And I was just like thinking about all those times where even the most sometimes serious people, the best challenge for me was trying to get them to laugh, was getting them to just um remind them that, look, I'm not judging nobody. Even if you are a really serious person, it's not going to stop me from trying to fuck with you, because to me it's funny. And if I could just get that, that really like serious person to just crack a smile, to me, that's the big win. It's like when I did some of those open mic comedy shows, I had so much fun just trying to pick out the person that was like not tuning in, not really interested, and then just focusing on just getting their attention and getting them to laugh, and not insulting them, not tearing them down or nothing, but just getting them to join in too and enjoy themselves too. And it did work. And from then on, you get to see them have fun, which made me have fun. But anyway, before I drag on too long about all of this, just want to say that I think a lot of people need to really loosen up and stop worrying so much about what everybody thinks about them, because at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun and you're happy, who cares what other people think, right? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say anyway. Peace out.